This is London calling in the overseas service of the British Broadcasting Corporation.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The pocket battleship Graf Spee, which has been for many weeks preying upon the trade of the South Atlantic, has met her doom.
Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well.
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall never surrender.
Hang up the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, we'll just love along.
Das Oberkommando der Wehrmacht gibt bekannt. Ein im Atlantik operierender deutscher Flottenverband unter Führung des Flottenchefs Admiral Lütjen im Seegebiet um Island auf schwere englische Seestreitkräfte. Das Schlachtschiff Bismarck hat hierbei einen englischen Schlachtkreuzer, wahrscheinlich Hood, vernichtet.
The sinking of the Bismarck was due to the cooperation of the RAF with the Navy. And Rodney, which did some pretty work with her 16-inch guns.
This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. But the Japanese High Command had declared that a state of war existed with Great Britain and the United States.
The German Navy, so proudly built up by that smug strategical genius, the Führer, is slowly but surely being wiped out. Now the Scharnhorst, the 26,000-ton battleship, has gone to the bottom, a not unusual result of action against the Royal Navy.
Led by a powerful British escort, the main body of the surrendered Italian fleet is transferred from Malta to Alexandria.
Signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force.
Back across the China Sea for the last large-scale surrender at Hong Kong, where today warships of the Royal Navy ride at anchor in the harbor.
Well, hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gareth Major, and this is the usual, typical Friday night live stream in which we'll be playing World of Warships Legends. So, good evening, gents, and very good day to you all. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Sean. Hello, Newcomb, and hello, Las Vegas as well. Sean just opened my monthly newsletter, got an Italian crate with the goodies, opened it and got paint. rather than have the macaroni, to be honest. I don't really blame you. Those crates, the RNG just seems to be god awful. But then again, you did probably catch Wales Weekly, where we did cover the changes in drop rates, especially on the crates that you get for free in comparison to the crates that you have to purchase. Anyway, so tonight we were thinking, at least when we were preparing ourselves for this live stream, kind of like last week, we were thinking, oh, maybe we'd play some ranked, do counters and stuff. However, that won't be happening because I got a little bit carried away and actually completed ranked. So I thought, well, I might as well blow my own horn a little bit and show the stats there. Now, amusingly, the matchmaking was pretty much mirrored, which really kind of goes against it's random kind of a response from Wargaming at the moment in regards to how it actually works. I know that this kind of experience where the majority of the games, probably like 70 to 90% of the games, are mirrored in regards to what ship class you come up against. Basically, if you play a cruiser, you generally come up against cruisers. Play a DD, you generally come up against DDs. Play a battleship, you generally come up against battleships. And generally, that seems to be not the compromise, but the issue at the moment that we seem to be having. Anyway, for the first time, this is the first stream of the February patch, which also means that for the first time, the community division is obviously open to Xbox players as well. Let's get Hearts of Oak on the go. So as always, at the start of the stream, I'm just going to play... Well, usually I say I'm going to play something smoky, but today we're just going to play something British. So we're going to get the Devonshire launched, because I know she does get quite a bit of a hard time, especially from Vaz. Yes, for the rest of the stream, feel free to obviously shout out, and I'll see what I can do in regards to obliging you with ship selection, and also in regards to picking people up and dropping them into the community division. Now, community division is basically just get to play alongside, basically. There won't be any mics or anything like that, but it's just a chance just to play a bit of division play if you're interested. So let's see what we got ourselves in the Devonshire. We go in the tier 4 and 5 game. T-22, Jaguar, Icarus, Mahan, Gorky, Exeter, Patavaliki, Cavora, and a Bayern. And the Patavaliki and the Jaguar are in a division. We're spawned on the right flank. So we'll have to see how this goes. So this is the Devonshire in the Warhammer 40k Imperial camouflage. I think she looks quite nice in it, really. So let's see what we end up with. Now, one thing that we will obviously try to endeavour this live stream is actually to use the soundboard a bit more often. So I will try to keep it at the forefront of my mind. I almost need a big post-it note next to the telly that says use soundboard. I'm looking around and I don't think I got my notebook anywhere, so I might have to nip off at one point and grab my notebook. Reason being is I do like to try and write people's requests down. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to go off memory and probably make it up as I go along almost. Smoke screen spotted. Battleship spotted. I think I'm a tad a little bit too used to playing this map in capture the base mode. 6.1, okay. Icarus, okay. Exeter, okay. That might explain the smoke screen. I think even the Bayern's actually blind firing into the smoke. America, hello, hello, hello. From Switzerland, I believe. They're all trying to shoot the smoke. Jaguar, okay. Jaguar and the Exeter. Icarus and the Exeter all in there. Finally, our first fire of the game. She did damage con. No, but I don't think those torpedoes managed to make a mark. Very much under leading those shots, isn't he? Oh, 2 of our DDs are gone. Okay, if the Emerald's going to be playing it dangerous, I think we ought to try and support. Yeah, finally some torpedoes. Get rid of the buy, and that should give us a bit of flexibility to move into the target. No. That one. 2 DDs, 1 cruiser. Should be alright. John, I can't seem to find you, but I am an Xbox player looking for PlayStation. Oh, fair enough. You should be able to find me if you use the correct username. You can see it in the bottom left corner. Flick Nails, good morning. From the other side of the world. Like it's going as well. Hello. Might be able to get some shots out here. Not quite enough. That means there's 3 enemy DDs here. Jaguar and Icarus, 222, and then we also have the Exeter kicking around up to the north of the objective, I think. Right, time to put the sonar on. Oh, Jaguar as well.
Torpedoes direct front.
It was a bit late, Jaguar. You should have fired already. Okay, there's the battleship, there's the cruiser. Here's the AP. But I've got no eyes.
Torpedoes to starboard. Solved, sir.
No Neptune speed.
Torpedo tubes destroyed. Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, that side's destroyed, is it? We need one of these.
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
There we go. Probably took it too slow at the start. Let's see, where are we? Sean, found you. Have 2 dashes in your name tag. That's it. In division, if you like. Oh, fair enough. I'll get you invited over. No, gosh, I want to have Dido or Sirius, and then with the maid as a leg commander. Philip, anyone been playing 1v1 ranked? Yeah, finished it. Quite a lot of people I know have finished it with about anywhere between high 60s to high 80s win rates. Hey, what's your sniper? Hello. Hope you have a good stream. Much obliged. Just at the house. Oh, fair enough. Oh, cold over there, is it? Fair enough, Warships. Stumpy, good to see you. Finally recovered from COVID, have you, Stumpy? Good to hear, good to hear. But little Stumpy still has, still positive, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame, that's a shame. Jasu Kalu, hello. Live streams when I walk, so inconsiderate. Let me just stay up till 3 in the morning and live stream. Sean, when I play ranked, if I lose, I blame my teammates. Yeah, this is the thing. When you play 1v1, there's no one left to blame. it's all on you. We'll see if we can get who was it? Sean over. That should work. Stippash, good to see you. Good to see you as always. Good to see you. Haven't played the game much lately. And that's the thing. Everyone has their different vices, I guess you say. People come, people go. But this game is one of those where people can just pick up and drop it off, I guess you could say. Can you play Furious? Yeah. Go on then. We'll still get Furious in then. I'll get her lined up in the background. Oh, that game was a defeat. Of course it was a defeat. There you go, chaps. So, still not doing too badly for our team. But yeah, just unfortunately, I think our destroyers just played a little bit too aggressively while everyone else was playing a little bit further back. So we'll strip the Devonshire off. We'll get the Furious up and going. Where is she? There she is. Don't usually play carriers that often on live streams. People don't. Generally, the gameplay can be a bit hit and miss, I guess you could say. Play Windjammers 2, the game. I thought you wanted me to play Toy Story 2, Kinky Monkey. You can't keep making requests like this. I'm never gonna I ain't got enough room in the hard drive. At least bribe me first. So it seems played some games last night, playing a cruiser, got matched with a battleship. Oh, that is rather unfortunate, Philip. But I found, like, generally, I played cruiser. My choice of cruiser was Spike Lander because she has a very good armor, rapid reloading torpedoes, 5 guns over the bow, 10 guns when she's angled. And you get the right commander, you can obviously still have twist and track with it. But I found 77% of my games were against other cruisers, 23% of my games were against battleships, and 0 of my games were against destroyers, which is quite an interesting one. Like, it's going. Ranked was fun. It's good to hear. I think a lot of people have enjoyed ranked. I think my only disappointment, I guess you could say, is that most of the matchmaking was mirrored, even though it's random. Let's see what we got ourselves into. We got ourselves into a tier 4 and 5 game. Enemy team is Hocknick. And then we have a Farragut in the division with a Visor. Then we have a Nuremberg, a Koenig, a Texas, and Andrea, Normandy, and New Mexico. Let's see. Let's start off with some HE bombers then. What map's this? Greece. Oh, Greece. Greece has changed it up a little bit, hasn't it? That's interesting. Let's see how this goes. Las Vegas, can you play the buffed Worcester? Fair enough, I'll give it a go. Zukulu, I did add you on crossplay. Much obliged. Always glad to watch your live streams. Many thanks, many thanks. Okay, please Dido class ships. No, I don't worry. I'm certainly an advocate for the Dido class. This map seems a little smaller. What have we got ourselves here? We've got an Andrea, a New Mexico, and a Texas, and a Connie. I found all their battleships, I seem to believe. Coming under fire from probably a DD, more than likely. Oh, there's no one there. Oh, too late for that. We might come back for him. Do a quick... This seems different. It might be because I haven't played the Furious for a while. I'm still getting a fire with the first bomb drop. Oh, damn, the flak is going to get some of my aircraft. Oh. It's been a while since I played Furious, I'm going to be honest. We'll have to see how this goes. Let's do some torpedo aircraft. Leander. Ooh, Worcester, Leander. I have to say, yeah, Leander's always a nice one. Stumpy, hello. How's Mr. and Mrs. Major? We're doing both alright, actually. Both well, I guess you could say. Jeff Dave, if you have Cossack, it would be interesting to see how you play her, as I find her a bit of a challenge. Fair enough. See if we can line her in then. I'm gonna save reading that one out, sure. Let's see, there should be a not Cocknick around here somewhere. Oh, he stopped very quickly, which is actually rather advantageous. We should be able to just loop this round one more time. Right, launch the bombers. I see, what did Sean say? I played Windjammers 2 and I was blown away by the graphics. Oh, Sean, you never disappoint with the dad jokes. Right, let's move our carrier a smidge, shall we? It's Let's do that. This map certainly feels a lot smaller than it used to. That's probably why it feels like I'm literally zipping around the map in these aircraft. Ooh, we're going in against the Texas. Oh, what's that? Got New Mexico, which has isolated itself. Kind of feel like the fire chance on these is a lot better. The flak's gonna hurt my aircraft. Nope. Sukalu, ranked has been fun. I've been running Nauza. Quite a lot of people have been running Nauza. Have yet to lose. Wow. Fingers crossed you get the 100% win rate. Sean, what's the fastest fish in the sea? No, I can't think of a dad joke response to that.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Autopilot enabled.
Let's see if we can wrap up the Congo, maybe. A motor pike. Oh, one of my favourite ones that I heard quite recently is I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed. Sean's one quite recently, it was quite good. Why are sailors so bad with the alphabet? Because they get lost at sea. Oh no! Oh my... Not ideal, but we'll have a crack at it.
Autopilot enabled.
What's that? Let's do that. Might as well. Do we harass this? Oh no, but we harass this. Okay, we are definitely. Let's do that. Miss Stumpy, honestly. Your sense of humour is terrible. No idea what she's talking about. I completely agree, Stumpy. To be honest, I think for me, after 3 years, well, yeah, after 3 years of marriage, the wife is finally broken and now has the same sense of humour as me. She regrets nothing. Can we loop it back around? Yeah, we should be able to.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Yeah, this map feels really small now they've done this. No, 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 no. That's it. Oh, back clouds. Back clouds. Oh, she got folded up. Very nice. No, okay. Can I play one match with you? Yeah. You on PlayStation or are you on Xbox? If you're on PlayStation, make yourself available looking for a division, and I'll see if I can pick you up from there. Obviously, let me know you're very nice, very nice. Just I'm rather surprised I even got second. And if you're on Xbox, then you know what to do, I guess. Let's see. What do we have request as? We did have, unfortunately, Vaz requesting a legendary tier cruiser. Not that one. This one. How about the KG5? Well, we do have the Leander and the Cossack already requested. That'll do. Yeah, we'll ready that up in the background. PS4, make yourself looking for a division. I'll see if I can pick you up. Just obviously let me know your gaming tag if you can. Ah, there we go. That was quite easy. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be playing Legendary tier, but obviously you can put a tier 7 in if you so wish. It's always worth mentioning that sometimes, if on the PlayStation you have messaging turned off, privacy settings, things won't come through. But maybe we might have to sort things out this way. No, it's here. Okay, there we go. Just waiting for things to get sorted out and we should be good to go. So the Worcester, she's been buffed. We are doing a general agility build, it seems. So, wait. One thing I should always do when I'm not playing a ship that I'm familiar with is check the armor scheme. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. We'll go now. Why did the lobster blush? Because the seaweed. Thank you, Sean. Oh, we should just clip together just me reading out all jokes just for one video. And anyway, it's good to see you. Good to see you popping by while on the break. Much obliged. And on that bombshell, we are half an hour through the live stream, so I might as well do the obligatory. If you're enjoying, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Obviously, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, but also it's a nice little bit of feedback to know what people like. From Stumpy, what's a frog's favourite drink? Coca-Cola. Oh no! Oh, what is this channel? What is it, these live streams become? But it kind of makes sense. Obviously, the you chaps don't really see it, but I do get to see the statistics behind the scenes when it comes to the viewers. And I have I'd say the majority of my audience is aged between 25 and 55 is the majority of my audience, which also probably is like maybe a sample of the player base. I should really do a video regarding the channel itself, talking about the like the audience and what happens and stuff. Okay, I like some British ships, but not all of them. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. See what we got. Lightning. Where's our division? Gearing. Good choice. Conqueror. Good choice. Right. Where's my island? Maybe that'd be a good island. Part of me wants to try and open water it, but you got 2 Kerfers and 2 Yamatos and an Iowa. I think I am going to be a little grubby island hugger, and I'm going to go hide behind an island. Ooh. Carabos, which I can't touch, annoyingly. Best bet, keep an eye, he's 10.5. Oh, there's me pressing triangle thinking this thing's got torpedoes. Of course not. Oh, what? Oh, no. That's not where I come at the middle. Ugh. Designing a cruiser without torpedoes. Nope, I didn't mean to get that one. Mistakes were made. Turn at least one of these flanks, we might have a chance. The sound of ricochets and assisted at the same time, of course. It's been a bit of a rough game. Honestly surprised I'm still alive. The problem with cruisers like this is just so narrow tunnel vision because of the rate of fire. Good lord. Brandon ABC, hello. Do you think the Worcester's better now, Major? This is the first game I've played post-patch. Honestly, she's always been a capable cruiser. I've never really had an issue with her. It's not really my play style, I guess you say. Oh, no, that's Alaska. Maybe I might get lucky here. Let's see if we can just put the radar on. I'm not picking anything up. Oh, we are picking something up. Of course, the Iowa shows its hand.
Oh. 'Tis but a scratch.
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
Meanwhile, oh god, that was a rough game. Rough game. Nice camouflage. Nice camouflage. Oh, looks like the hip had just turned in. Jeff, do you have a favourite ship from a historical perspective? HMS Exeter from Battle River Plate and HMS Hood, although HMS Hood is a very unhealthy ship, unfortunately. Oh, cheerio, no it was. Cheerio. Hello, Brandon ABC. Stumpy, have you tried doing Agile Radar Edinburgh yet, Major? She is on the cards, I guess you could say. I'm looking into it. Just got to get around to replaying it a bit more. Jisu Kalu? I've never played the Worcester, just sitting in my port. Yeah. The thing is, I just don't enjoy Legendary Tier, unfortunately. I think it's just because it's just so... like, there's not really much diversity when it comes to it. It's like there's no, like, surprise what kind of ship you might come up against. It's kind of like, oh, it's the same four battle... yeah, it's like the same 4 battleships, the same 4 destroyers, and the same 4 cruisers. And like most of the time, it's like, oh, it's an Alaska, oh, it's a Yamato, oh, it's a Kararos. There's nothing really that different, unfortunately. But I prefer the Cleveland. Just something about it. Fair enough. I think generally, like, the reason why the Worcester's been buffed and the Cleveland's been nerfed is just because, like, the Cleveland at one point was just so much better, so much universal in comparison to the Worcester. Pick some up. Good afternoon. Hello. Hope the weekend is starting well for everyone. Well, we'll see. Anyone got any plans for the weekend that they wish to share? Stumpy, I believe the Major would state HMS Hood for me, Warspite. Fair enough. I think I do like Renowned as well. I've learned a new trick in order to remind myself of which one's which. So to tell the difference between Renowned and Repulse, I call them Renown and Repulsed. Right, because Repulse is the one that didn't go through the refit, the one that was sunk alongside the Prince of Wales, whereas Renowned is the one that had the refit and obviously engaged the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau early on in the war. No, okay, and that's why I don't like Legendary Tier. Yeah, no, I just do not enjoy Legendary Tier. There's nothing in it for me, unfortunately. The thing is, I think a lot of the player base don't like Legendary Tier. Jeff Exeter, pity about the Java Sea. Yes, but it's kind of understandable because she had her experienced crew from the Battle of River Plate, obviously moved on to other cruisers, and her crew when she was sent to the Java Sea was obviously a rather green crew, rather new crew, and also she was sent there because she was kind of like a second-class cruiser, I could say. But there we go, the division all coming in at the top very nicely with 4 kills between us and a total of about 4,000 ship XP between us, which is actually quite nice. I think we did quite well there, considering the situation we were put in. So I can't exactly complain about that. No, he hits the wrong one. The joys are streaming. Right, let's see. We're going to drop down a couple of tiers now. So let's do a Cossack game because that was most certainly requested. And then we might drop it down a bit further and maybe see if we can pick up, say, a Leander game or something else there. Suklu Adventures, a kid's birthday party tomorrow. Oh, fun weekend for you then. Kids hyperactive on, well, by kids I assume they're young, hyperactive on sugars and screaming their heads off. I'm sure you'll be looking forward to the evening with that one. Jeff, I like Warspite too, yeah. It's a very, very, very capable battleship, considering her refit and how much that really improved her, I guess you could say. Jeff, Jutland, Narvik and Matapan regarding the Warspite, yes. And D-Day as well, she was present at D-Day. No, okay, I love Repulse so much. I wish she was in game with the Dido. I personally, out of the 2 R-class battlecruiser, I do prefer her sister, Renowned, but that's because she just looks so good after the refit. As Legendary Tiers, the smallest ship diversity, but the largest player skill diversity. Yes, this is the thing. Like, I think even tier 1 have more ship diversity than Legendary Tier. Oh, a new map. Okay, let's see what we're up against. T61, Gajamada, Shores in a division with an Eastern Dragon and a North Carolina. Then we have a Leon, a KG5. Then we have a KG5 in a division with a Colorado. And talking to KG5s, that is one of the ships that Stumpy has requested. So maybe let's see if we can do a KG5 game. Pilot guy, hello. How's the stream coming along? We're not doing too badly, but I've got to make sure I don't get too distracted by the chat. Oh, cheerio, Brandon, cheerio. Look after yourself. Stay well. Partaking in the production of Beauty and the Beast. Well, I hope you are the beauty, Brandon. Rightio, so we're pushing into the camp. What's the details again? T61, very aggressive sonar, a Gajamada, which may have radar. Oh, this could be a very, very awkward game. It could be a very quick game. We could be heading back to the port sooner than expected. So we are just going to play this a little bit cautiously. We are going to go stern into the cap. And we are going to use our Perceptive to at least try and keep some guns trained on target. Let's see, swing the stern in, very nice. So the advantage of, okay, so I'm not capping the cap as quickly as I possibly could. However, by going stern in first, I'm making sure that my escape is as quick as possible. Let's see, Leon. What have we got over there? T61, okay.
Attention, reporting a target's position. Torpedoes to starboard.
Good.
Torpedoes direct front.
Boy-vey. I'm now nosing in against the T61 because I want to engage them as quickly as possible, really. I want to make sure I get the cap as well. Okay. I spotted. I suspect the T-61's got sonar on. We'll see.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes direct front. Fire. We destroyed their destroyer.
Right, Gajimada is engaged and gone. T-61's engaged and gone. So now we have a little bit more free reign on the map. I think at the moment I pretty much am the eyes of the fleet, so I'm not going to smoke up. So see if we can catch up here. Stumpy says, if you love the Major and dad jokes, please consider liking and subscribing. Polyguy, anyone play Try and Rank? How long was it? Not that long. I managed to complete it in 22 games, but the games are really, really quick. I mean, you just churn them out. I don't think my torps are going to make it, unfortunately. Or maybe the tail one, but I doubt it. I think he'll see it before he touches it. Yeah, I suspected. Oh, very nice. I think that most certainly deserves one of these.
Good show. Jolly good show.
Right, moment, the thing is we're down on ships. That's what I don't like. I need to start getting some of these torpedoes on target.
Thank you.
Oh, who put that there? Come on. Map design's terrible. I think we're going to get two. Two and flooding. So he needs to be set on fire as soon as possible. Really? That's it. Lovely jubbly. Get it nice and broad onto those torpedoes. Much obliged, gentlemen.
We sank their battleship. Our team has taken the lead. Engine boost activated.
Right, time to get to the other cap. Okay, so I've got to get familiar with the map. Spargos, hello, hello, good to see you. Good to see the Cossack in action. Are you looking forward to the new Cossack variant with 4 turrets and no sonar? Honestly, not really, no. I think, for me, even though Cossack, yes, I probably will get Cossack 38, regardless whether I was a CT or not, because she's a British ship. Honestly, she doesn't really excite me. Worse AA, more guns, worse torpedoes, no sonar. I don't know, it's just not enough, really. Personally, I think calling her Cossack is probably the biggest offence. I would much rather they called her Gurkha or something. You know, actually, if you're going to make another Triangle class destroyer in the game, at least have the courage to call it a different name. I mean, Cossack 38 just feels like they've looked at all the entire Triangle class and just gone, nope, we don't like any of those. We'll just keep using that one. It'd be like if every single Benson class destroyer they introduced the game, they just called Benson. Like, good.
Nice. Engine boost deactivated. Victory is in sight. In 5 minutes. Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Oh no.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh no, 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 no. Probably going to win in points soon, I think. Zooms. Annoying. Zumbia? Oh no. There she goes. Nice show. So post Cossack with 4 guns does sound fun. Yeah, she does. She might be a nice compliment maybe to something. Now that was a sight to behold. Hook, line, and sinker. I suspect that was in regards to baiting the new, or no, North Carolina broadside onto the tops. Yeah, that was quite nice. That was quite nice. I think we're going to do the KG5 next. So we get that lined up. Jeff, it was a World War I tribal class made from the wrecks of Zulian Nubian. Zumbian, yes. Oh, yeah. The shoe would be quite amusing. Yeah, because basically, I think was it like one destroyer had its bow blown off from a mine, and another destroyer had its stern blown off by a mine. And so what they did was they welded the 2 halves together. It's a brilliant story, and it would be a great like even if it was a premium ship in the game or something, that would be absolutely great. I have to agree. Sean, feel the firepower of the British Navy. Well, in that game we had the Duke of York and Nelson and the Cossack. We did rather well. Okay, I stayed at B, holding line. No, that's perfectly fine. This is the thing with this game. You kind of like split off to both flanks, and then you have to work out what you're going to do. Like when each flank then has to decide what they're going to do, whether they can win the flank, or whether they need to like just hold off for as long as they can. In that case, I think you were on the flank, which just needed to be held off for the longest, while we tied it up on one side, and then it was a matter of case then just swinging around and mopping up as we went round. So we got KG5, a Boise and a Belfast in our division. Enemy 2, we have a Boudogne, a Devonshire and a Rugio in the division. A York and New Orleans, a Bayern and a California. And we also have a KG5 in Colorado division. Well, once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more for dear old England. And here we go on to probably the Alpha Cap, I think. But I'll let you gentlemen pick which way you want to go and things like that. Generally, with the open division, it's almost just play. There's no real like division kind of communication. It's almost like do as you please, and fingers crossed, we'll pull something together. Okay, what's your? I think Stumpy, you forgot the Icarus. The Icarus, the Icarus and the Jervis. To be honest, I like them all. It's more. The question should really be which British ships do you not like, and that would be the Emerald, the Hawkins, the Valkyrie. I want to say. Now, those torpedoes are most certainly coming for me. He's going to make it look like he's going for a cruiser, but I suspect he's going to carry on the drop arm to me, maybe. Well, no, he did decide to drop on the cruiser. And it looks like the enemy centre is actually pushing straight down the throat, which is very interesting. There we go, managed to avoid a collision.
Enemy cruiser detected.
It's quite amusing, there's no destroyers in this game. So we got the division here, we got the Devonshire, the Boudogne and the Rugio. kind of hoping. It looks like the enemy centre is falling back. Now, the Devonshire will be able to angle against my AP. So all the more reason to try and form a crossfire on her with my cruisers. Now we should be able to do a bit of hard starboard. Ah, that just be it.
Double breach. We're taking on water.
Well, there's another 2 cruisers up here.
Problem solved, sir. Concentrate fire on the designated target. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh, Colorado, 2 cruisers. There's a lot of DPM here. I think it might be time to break off. Yeah, I certainly got to break off and lick my wounds on this one, I think. However, New Orleans is hitting quite hard with those HE shells. But that might be all she wrote with that 16-inch AP volley coming in. Ooh, yeah. Rightio, champs, it's down to you. Right, well, we'll catch up with the chat. Sucre Avengers. I mean, historically, the British aren't a very good seagoing nation. No, they're terrible. Oh. Monarch. Ooh, Monarch is a nice choice. Is that Monarch? Sean. I love the Duke of York. Nice, nice. Pixel Mug, Edinburgh. Not quite like seeing the fear of a battleship as you round the corner going 30 knots for a top stroke. Jeff, no, I love the Nelson out there. Oh, now, yeah, no, Nelson certainly does deserve some love. She's very nice. Pixel Mug, for the light cruisers, you just have to let the lack of HE free your mind and embrace the AP. Well, I think a colleague of mine once said the reason why they liked British light cruisers is you just don't have to think about what ammunition to use, because there is no choice. That decision's already made for you, so you just have to just deal with it. Hello, Jets fan. Hello. Stumpy, especially in regards to battleships, and even something like cruisers, like aim for the deck line. It all depends what you're aiming at, though. R9DG, hello. I'm just ranting you guys. Jane, all I play lately are British ships. Good times, fair enough. Yeah, I did contemplate playing the Danae for ranked, and I thought, no, I'm not a masochist. I'm not going to do it. Ooh, let's see how these chaps are doing. I think we'll jump on board with the Belfast. Not biased, just because Narco is the one who's at the moment engaging. Might jump over to the Koppenberg. It's going to be a little while coming around the corner. And let's see what flags these chaps are flying. So here, I think that's one of the Azure Lane flags. Let's jump on board with Koppenberg. What flag are you flying, sir? Is that also another Azure Lane flag? Yeah, it looks like the enemy is running out of map, running out of HP as well. Yeah, they got 2 battleships on their last legs, 2 battleships full health, and their aircraft carriers nowhere to be seen. Well, let's jump back on board with Koppenberg, and we'll open grab the rum, I guess you could say. So I guess. I believe these chaps are flying Azure Lane flags. So obviously Azure Lane is coming to... Wow, Azure Lane Wave 3 is coming to the game on the 7th. That's Monday. And here I am breaking out the good stuff in the early afternoons as well. Hey Major, I know you don't care for Legendary tier, but what do you think of the Conqueror? I like her. Yeah, I do like the Conqueror. I have put an Azure Lane Hood speed build in her, so she does motor along quite nicely. I play her very much like a battle cruiser. I played her quite a bit in the recent Legendary tier arena. She was my battleship of choice. So in the recent Legendary tier arena, my destroyer of choice was the Gearing, my cruiser was the Minotaur, and my battleship of choice was the Conqueror. It's as soon as there's a British DD at Legendary tier, I'm probably going to be very, very happy. I really would love to see Daring introduced to the game, because I think that's one thing that Legendary tier kind of lacks from a DD point of view. It lacks any kind of like small DDs, like small maneuverable DDs. All the existing DDs are quite poor maneuverability. Like the closest you can get to a small DD at the moment is the Gearing. The Gearing's got basically 3 turrets which were fitted to the Atlanta class cruisers. Oh, we should be able to. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's jump on board with Naraka. Okay. Now I think the Belfast does have a slightly stealthily good, I guess you could say, anti-aircraft complement, because she does have like radar guided 40mm, so they do considerably quite well. Ooh. Well, look away. We're spare you. I see the Colorado. Yeah, it's just the two high HP battleships that we have, and the aircraft carrier. There we go. We don't. There you go. No, nothing to see there, chaps. If you ever get a chance to go see Belfast in real life, I'd highly recommend it. I'll certainly be visiting her again for sure. Finally, got HMS Delay can be competitive in 1v1 ranked. Yeah, at times. The reason why I'm not too keen on the Danae in 1v1 ranked is just because obviously she's got that very light armor scheme, and also she's got that, because she's AP only, due to the number of guns and stuff, she really can't do too much against battleships. But then probably like a majority of cruisers, she's going to be very reliant on her torpedo armament. Pardon me. For me, I found with 1v1 ranked, the best tier 3 cruiser is probably the Svetlana. She's got an armoured bout all round, capable of resisting 14-inch AP, like all the way up to the bow and all the way to the stern, which is really quite nice. It makes her quite tanky in regards to her armour scheme. And she can always bring 5 guns to bear, at least, so she can bring 5 guns to bear over the bow, and it doesn't take much to like just angle her a little bit and bring 10 guns to bear. Furthermore, she's got 2 triple torpedo launchers per side, and they reload really fast. So if you're capable of your torpedoes, she's always spitting out torpedoes, making her quite dangerous. So that was my cruiser of choice. And I managed to complete ranks in 22 games with an 81% win ratio, which is not... I wouldn't necessarily say it was amazing, because I have seen some 89s and 83s out there from people I play alongside sometimes. Spargos, I hope the daring comes to legendary. Yeah, so do I. I kind of, I mean, if they gave me free reign of the game, one of the things I would definitely do was I'd bring like Jutland as a tier 7 premium, and I'd bring like daring and there's another D class to like legendary tier. Oh, good show, chaps. We'll see how we did in the stream. Well, did in that game, I should say. Okay, even though I was out of it for quite a bit, managed to get third place, which isn't too bad. And our division again getting into top 3, quite nice. You chaps are doing very good this evening, very good. We also got a Clear the Skies medal in there from Koppenberg. Very nice, very nice. Right here, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? Nice, Britannia rules this season. Amusingly, I haven't got Rule Britannia in the playlist that plays in the background. What do we want to play next? I've got about a little. We've got about a little over about 40 minutes to the end of the stream. Jeff, I started off using HMS Bellerophon, but lost every game in her and switched to the G101. Yeah, I think with destroyers, the G101's all right, but she's not really that gunny. Yeah. So I just opened a crate in the background. You wouldn't believe what I got. More paint. Exactly what I need right now. Yeah. So yeah, Bellerophon, like Bellerophon's can be quite fun because she's a bit of a battle cruiser. But one of the downsides potentially with her is that if you're in a matchmaking that's consistently coming up against just up against, say, battleships, you're going to be at a bit of a disadvantage with that. Shall we do the Leander? That might be a nice mix-up. He says he's just played British ships all stream. Oh, cheerio, Sean. I'm gonna leave. Gotta go to the loo. It's an age thing. Yeah, so I think Bellerophon is a nice choice if it wasn't such mirrored gameplay. The thing I found, and basically from talking to a lot of other people, is that generally the matchmaking was 77% mirrored like-for-like class-wise, with the other 20% of the time it being at least one of the other 2 classes which were available. Interesting choice. Major, who's your favourite actor? I'm not good with names. And also, like, don't. you got me stumped there because I'm like, what do I say? Like, I know I'm gonna get absolute slander from the chat. Well, I do like Sean Connery. There's a lot of things that I do like which have Sean Connery in. Another actor that I do like, but I'm going to get a lot of slander because I know he's very hit and miss, would be Nicolas Cage. Like, I kind of feel like Nicolas Cage is a bit of like, he's a bit more like a litmus test. Like, he's always Nicolas Cage, and so whether the movie is good or not is not really down to him. I know that I know some people are probably not going to be big fans of Nicolas Cage. So, but yeah, Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage. I have always enjoyed Clint Eastwood as well. We should be able to get around this Matsu. I think I'll stop there. Yeah, I'll leave it at those three. No, okay, Keanu Reeves. The thing is with Keanu Reeves, the amusing one with Keanu Reeves is just like, he's in quite a bit, but like he's one of those actors that you kind of like sometimes you forget and stuff like that. Like he's in Bill and Ted's, is it Extraordinary Adventure or something like that? It's so like, I like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I think. We haven't even looked at the shipping forecast. Sean, I'm not leaving the stream, but give someone a chance to division up. Thanks for the games, good wins. No, that's all right. Yeah, as always, champs, the division is open. So if you want to play alongside, good show.
Nice work.
If you do want to play alongside me while I'm streaming, then obviously on PlayStation, just shout out and make yourself looking for a division. I can see what I can work out. If you're on Xbox, you can just send me an in-game friend request, and then I can sort something out that way as well. Finally, I just saw 7 Hipper post a 100% win rate in the Danaian ranks. Yeah, no, he won it 15 out of 15. Anthony Hopkins. Oh, yeah, Anthony Hopkins. It's like Richard Burton as well, but this is the thing. Like, I didn't want to list off like too many obvious actors, I guess you could say. I need to actually start focusing on this game and stop messing around talking about some actors. Should be enough.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
I mean, maybe we might work his superstructure over for a bit. Pardon me. Chuck Norris. Right, let's see what we're up against here. Got Nuremberg coming up the middle. So maybe we might have to see if we can maybe pinch the Nuremberg. Oh, she fired on me. I'm kind of having to turn a blind eye to the battleships on my starboard side.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
What am I spotted by? Oh, there's a DD. Oh, hello. Do you care to dance for Bookie?
We sank an enemy destroyer.
Oh.
Our team has taken the lead.
Tis but a scratch.
I will live. You've done quite well over on your flank, in all honesty. Let's see what you've done. Managed to take out something. Meanwhile, the enemy Fuso has decided that he might be able to get a solo warrior if he plays the long game. Major, what do you do for a living? Structural engineer. Or civil engineer. So obviously I do look forward to relaxing in the evening after a long day, because I am a senior engineer where I work. Sean Wilson, Sean Whitley I should say, Liam Neeson, but he has a particular set of skills, and if you don't agree, he'll find you and he'll kill you. I'm not going to shoot the Fuso because I don't need the kill. There you go, very nice. Right. Gigi and the Dinosaurs looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way once. You know what happened to them? Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits. Just waiting all the time. Oh, very nice. There we go. Second and third. I don't know. Let's see. It ran away, but Chuck Norris, Chuck caught it. Well, I guess it's the legend of how the dinosaurs went extinct. Oh, let's see. I think I've played for everything that people have shouted out in general. Let's see. We've got half an hour-ish of the stream left. Let's see what I fancy playing. Things we've done a good mix of stuff, I guess you could say. Phil Engineer, excellent, yeah. Ooh. I don't know what to play. I might do the Surrey again, because I didn't really have a good game here last stream. Let's get the microphone sorted. It's always jumps to the divisions to the Belfast. Go on then. Well, I've got a tier 6 lined up, so let's just quickly switch it out. There she is. Jarvis. Jarvis. Yeah, Jervis. Yeah, okay. Maybe we might end on the Jervis then, because she's quite capable. Or Hood, yeah. No, I was thinking of ending on the Hood. Nice. So we have a Cheshire in the Belfast division. Very nice. And I'm drinking too much rum. So if the quality of these last couple of games on this stream go downhill, we'll blame it on the rum. Shire might help if it's... I find the Cheshire to be quite a capable cruiser. The only downside of the Cheshire I find is just because she's got such a small amount of guns. She's got only 6 guns and very slow reload. She just doesn't quite have the DPM. But armor scheme wise, she's quite tanky sometimes. Especially in this game, you'll find her to be quite tanky because you can angle against all of their battleships. Ioba, Lagazianair, York, Helena, Atlanta, California, Scharnhorst, KG5, Florida.
Action stations.
Like I say, are we feeling British today? No. I've got very lucky recently. I've been able to live stream and literally just play only British ships. Scharnhorst. Interesting, showing a hand. So, blame it on the rum, yeah. I think we're going to end up having to do some open water against this flank. Got Helena, Scharnhorst and another cruiser. Now the joys with the Cheshire is you can actually overmatch the Atlanta all over. But yeah, it looks like our flank is the one that's going to get pinched very nastily by the enemy. Just do a little bit ring around the rosies and get around the island, but then here comes the cruisers from the other flank, or the centre, the enemy centre, I should say. Chuck Norris once killed 2 stones with 1 bird. Sean, here's a joke for the Wales Weekly News Bar. What's a sailor's least favourite vegetable? Leeks. Oh, sure. I should load AP, but I'm being too lazy. Oh, she's very nice. She's just going to sail right into those. Nice. Well, suddenly the threat that this flank was under is gone. The sudden rush of enemy cruisers is starting to, well, has been demolished. It's time to probably press the advantage a little bit now, because we got one of our battleships gone at the centre to form a crossfire. So we might see if maybe we can just like pinch the shambles. The only arm of the amateur count overmatch is Chuck Norris's chin. Oh, I now want to see like an armor view of Chuck Norris's face.
We sank their battleship.
Right, time to push up, support the Goliath now, and see if we can cap the base. Seems to be a PlayStation only game. Oh, the Goliath now is now gone. There she is. Guess we can't have everything. Where's my flare? Oh no, I don't have a flare. Oh boy, the Californian decided not to shoot at me. That's what I do. I just try and make sure our team stays points up. Gotta love a good old ram. I think out of all the Azerne Laneway free stuff, I just want the new Italian battleship commander. I wonder sometimes if they're dropping the prices on this stuff, they would sell more. They would sell more, but it'd be like less exclusive as well, I guess you could say. To start running shortly. I wouldn't be surprised if the Archipelago Blue Steel stuff, comes around again, and this time the commander crates, or the crates that contain the commanders, will basically have duplicate protection. Because I think the way that Azerne Lane does it, with the duplicate protection, with the commanders being in crates and space, therefore you can pick them all up very easily, and I think that'll probably be how maybe it might happen in future. Very nice. Oh, nice Kraken too. I didn't get it out because they're too. Yeah, the costs were a bit too high. I mean, the interesting one with the Azerne Laneway free stuff is they're doing this. Like they're doing the free commander, which is quite interesting. Nice work, nice work. Getting the Kraken there. Right, one last game to end the stream on, and we'll do the Hood. And hope that things go well. Kraken, yeah, nice work. Been a while since I had a Kraken myself. When did I last have a Kraken? What was I playing? Can't remember now. It was a destroyer, I think. I think it was one of the Pan-Asian destroyers we got a Kraken in. Ooh, Warrior's Path. I did pick up the Azerne Lane Nelson and enjoy having her, and the Azerne Lane Scharnhorst. Yeah, fair enough. I was thinking, like, in the past, the Azerne Lane commanders have been quite worthwhile. Oh, no. Hood does like being a speedy gal. I might go support the right flank. And we'll load HE at the start, because I find that the Hood's dispersion at long range can be a bit questionable at times. So I'd rather try and get a fire than just end up with loads of AP bouncing off the enemy ships, is the best way to put it. Interestingly enough, our destroyer in the centre's sign is going to the right flank. It's a very interesting choice. if I was the destroyer, I'd either go for Bravo or I'd go support the Charlie flank objective because there's no destroyer over there. To go to the flank where we already have a destroyer is an interesting choice. What's the enemy ships then? KG5, New Mexico, California, all 14-inch guns. Double Vilma division. Oh, okay, but I can overmatch them all over. Shiratsu and a Japard. Spotted. KG5 and the other KG5. Enemy DD most certainly located in Bravo. I'm just gonna stop here, just in case any radar goes on. Also, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy ships. Yeah, 5 enemy ships over after the Bravo Charlie objective. Depart. I was expecting to like accelerate forwards really quickly. No, just sit there. Well, there he goes. Disabled one of his torpedo launchers. My bad for fluffing up the first volley on that, really. My last Japard game was 2 months ago. Ooh. Certainly don't like playing her. Choose a beast. She can be quite good. If you like British BBs, which I do. Okay. Even though I'm pushing up on the D-pad, the repair party's not working. Oh well. Sorry, I got no help from any of the two. I know the two DDs played it really weird. Like I kind of said at the start, like why did one have to go? Why go back up the other one? That's what I didn't get. They're not in a division either, so it just seems really odd. Like I kind of said, like the one in the centre should either played the centre or moved over to the other flank, you know, like spread your spotting out. Yeah, not too pleased with that one, but I think it's one of those where, yeah, positioning of some of the team's units just weren't really helpful. I have no idea what our both DDs did, and I'd have to agree. Well, like I say, if you can't trust your DDs, sometimes it's best to play as one. And so I think because that Hood game was rather uneventful, and someone did request the Jervis, I'm going to stretch the stream out for a little bit longer. And I'm going to say if you can't beat them, or if you can't trust them, beat them. Fingers crossed. This is the thing, a DD has the largest impact on whether your team wins or loses. Zap, and neither is on the cap. Yeah, exactly. That is the thing. Like a destroyer is probably one of the most. It's one of the most easiest ships for someone to jump into, but it's one of the most critical ships and hardest ships to play well. And this is why, like, when I played ranked in the past, and I played in a division, I'll only play with a very competent DD player because the destroyer is so critical to your team. So, enemy team: Jervis, Benson, Southern Dragon, Hippo, Warspite, Scharnhorst, Iowa. No, I better play all right after all that talk. Otherwise, I'm gonna look like an absolute potato. Oh, too late. I probably am a potato. Especially being I've nearly polished off that large glass of rum that I poured myself. So on this flank, yeah, Benson should really play like Bravo, but probably have like Charlie in the back of his mind. And I've got to play this flank as well. I should warn you, Narco, I probably won't lay smoke. Just because my smoke screen is such short bursts and stuff, I generally take it as a rule of thumb not to use them on fellow ships unless it's critical. Right, Iowa. Oh, 2 Iowas. Contested. Smoke screen and an enemy Jervis.
Smoke generator. Smoke screen set.
Situation is not favourable.
Smoke generator. Smoke screen set.
Oh, Neptune's bad. Am I going to clear? Oh, no, I'm not going to clear this, am I? Operation Scrape Along the Cliff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Any moment now, our friendly battleship will come charging in. I hope. Nice.
Our team has taken the lead.
Come on, bring those rear guns out.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Nice. Ooh. Throwing an arrow. I'm coming. I'm gonna pick up survivors. Oh, if only that was a mechanic in this game. Minotaur and Yama need to nerf tier 7 is unplayable because of them. I think the thing is they are both supposed to be strong. The problem is they've been introduced so early. That this just basically made Legendary tier unplayable. There you go. We'll throw some ropes over. You shouldn't need to get your feet wet now. We'll only rescue some critical personnel. There you go. It's a team game. I would love that mechanic if it was like when your ship sunk, there was like a couple of little life rafts, and if a ship got within close proximity, they could pick up the life rafts if they slowed down to like quarter speed, and there would be points rewarded for rescuing life rafts. Naruto, I did my duty for my fatherland. Fair enough. After 3 matches, I've closed the game. It's garbage out there today, or it can be. This is the thing. Like some days, I try to muster up the courage to play solo. I play like 2 games and I'm just like, no, I can't, because sometimes you just cannot rely on the player base. It sounds really horrible to say, but there's just sometimes it's like maybe I've just got a little bit too comfortable with playing in a division with competent players that when I sometimes play solo, I'm like, oh god, what have I done? Zap potato fears, just blame the rum. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Tsukulu, I'd like the Hood to have speed. That's just me. Yeah, no, so I do like the Hood.
Victory is in sight.
I think I may have missed a bit of the chat, but I think we should be alright. Well, good night, Jeff. Good night. Have a good weekend. Should have chosen the Royal Navy ship, sir. Now I think we did quite well on that cap at the end of the day. I think managed to all come together quite nicely. Teammates are so bad now. What's this song playing? This is What Should We Do with the Drunken Sailor? Which is a very nice. There we go. Back on top. I'm quite happy with that after probably what ended up being quite a dismal game in the Hood, wasn't it? So we redeemed ourselves. I'm much obliged, Naruto, for joining in with the community division. Also, many thanks to just Sean as well, who was Koppenberg, I believe, who joined in. I dismissed the division. And I think Cossack did us very well at the start, so we'll get Cossack nice and shiny in the background. But we'll jump to the desk mode, and I'd like to say thank you to everyone for coming along. If you can, give the stream a thumbs up before you go, be much obliged. Obviously helps with promoting the channel and promoting the stream. And I'd like to go all the way back to the start of the chat if I can, if YouTube will allow me. I'd like to say thank you to Luke Newcomb, who said hey way before the stream went live. Also like to say thank you to Sean Whitling, to Jeff Dave, to Vaz Vegas as well. Also Naruko. Thank you to Philip Negus. Thank you to Kim at Mike X Gaming. Thank you to Warships of Life. Thank you to Stumpy West as well. Thank you to Tasul Kalug Adventures as well. Much obliged. Thank you to Sniper Patch. Good to see you. Thank you to Kinky Monkey. Windjammers 2. Oh, is that even a real game? Thank you to Jeff. I think I already said thank you to Jeff Dave. Actually, this is the problem when I go through the chat sometimes. It's very hard to remember who I actually have said thank you to when I'm going through. Thank you to Name It Was. Thank you to Brandon ABC. Thank you to Pixel Mug. Thank you to Pilot Guy. May have already said it, but I'd say thank you to Vaz Vegas as well. Thank you to Spargos. I think if I recall, I think Jets Fan joins us for a bit, so thank you Jets Fan. Thank you R9GNG as well. I think that might be everyone who's commented in the chat. Obviously, it's got a bit funny towards the end here. Thank you to Zap Runoff as well, or Zap. Warships Live, you're on. Oh, yeah, catching us just at the end of the stream. Unfortunately, yeah. But if everyone could just, stay safe, stay well, enjoy your weekend, enjoy what's left of your Friday night. Don't drink too much rum, chaps. Don't want to ruin too much of your Saturday, but yeah, look after yourselves. And we have the Cossack in the background because she did do us very, very well earlier on in the stream, and I do like her in this configuration. Well, as always, chaps, feel free to give it a thumbs up as well. And obviously, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. We live stream World of Warships Legends every Friday evening UK time. So I'm glad everyone enjoyed themselves. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Naruko, joining in with the Community Division. As always, like I always say, Community Division is now open to PlayStation and Xbox players. So on a Friday night, if you're gaming, you want to play alongside, feel free to obviously shout out in the chat, and we can see what we can arrange. Well, much obliged, everyone. Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are in the world. And until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port.